All right, no reason to beat around the bush. If you're watching this recorded back, first of all, I appreciate you being here. And second of all, if you join the live streams, what you'll see is that I have included on the right side of my screen an incredibly large number of commands that you can run in chat and that will run inside of my Minecraft. Figured that'd be a fun way to increase user engagement a little bit. As far as like the actual Minecraft world, we basically figured out what we needed to do last time in order to start making some automatic cobblestone generation, which allows us to make most of the other ores. We next just need to automate that a little bit, and then we're good to go. So that's what we plan on doing for most of this stream, is figuring out how to automate cobblestone generation, which then translates into compact cobblestone, which we have to break with a hammer and then run through a sifter, basically. But we also found and turned on shaders. So Minecraft is going to look very beautiful today. Oh, and it's raining, which means these should also fill up with water, which means I should be able to make clay now. Things are looking good. Hey. What are they stuck on? Is that one? There's one of those where he was like actually stuck. I think those might not have had the suffocation thing turned off on them. Alright. So I think the last thing we did was collected an absurd amount of the pebbles. And I think since it's the beginning of stream, let's get the boring stuff out of the way. Let's do that again. I did read that you have automatic, like, placement of, oh, what is it, bone meal? If you squat. So having all of these flowers on the ground is really annoying. So a lot of people voice that. So, even though they're pretty, I'm getting rid of them. Because every time you squat, everything around you just like basically gets bone mealed and grows. Alright, here we go. Pebbles. As many pebbles as we can possibly get. And I think I'm going to create some more sifters because I've got a lot more of the leaves that are infected over there that I can mine with a shepherd's crook or whatever. Which should give me a lot of string. If I get a lot of string, then we should be rocking and rolling on the rest of those sifters. So, this is the plan for at least a couple minutes to try to get as much of this as we can until we can actually automate it. Which again, hopefully that's quick. Now, I did read something today that, you know, obviously the quest line is the way to get started, but oh, that gave me a lot of string. This, so the clay is barrel mixing, so you need the water and then you need dust. I think I already made some dust, maybe? Let's see. That's stone. Maybe no dust. What was the dust made by? Gravel. Got the gravel. We've got the ham. Oh, efficiency 3 on it. That'd be cool. So clay is barrel mixing water and dust. Dust is hitting compressed sand. How do I get the sand? 1x gravel. Got it. Hey, honey, how's it going? All right. Do I have enough gravel? I've got 4 gravel right now. A lot of basalt, a lot of stone. This should be enough. Compress. The same thing here. Do the stone pebbles. I'm doing good. Been a good day so far. Deep slate, basalt, andesite, stone. Alright, so that's a lot of cobblestone. We should be able to 1x all of that. Get a decent amount from it. Do the black stone next. Rain it after. I'm trying to do the ones that are easy to tell which is which. That. All of this is basalt. Then the andesite. Like one of those lights was way too bright. Here we go, that's a little better. Making my eyes hurt a little bit. Alright, stone. So from there, we compress all of this. Into the 1x version of each one. We're going to put them all in the hotbar. Keep those in my inventory. Okay, so we got 9 1x's. Stream looks weird. Is it my face cam looks weird or the stream? Oh. What does that mean? I'm just floating and you don't know where my body is. Whoa. All right. So let's settle these down. Are you saying because I'm all leaned back? Oh, sure. Yeah, yep. It's a Monday. Too tired for that. But I think I get mostly gravel from this. Pretty sure. I may not get anything from that one. Yeah, based off the fact it's not breaking like it's the right thing, I don't think I'm gonna get anything from it. Okay, got a lot of gravel. I know I need to 1x the gravel into sand. At least some of it. Because I need to mix this. And then is it sand? 1x just dust? Yeah, okay, so we got the dust. And I have 2 clay. I think the biggest priority right now is getting... It is a little complicated. Once you get it automated, it's not as bad. I think the biggest priority is getting iron, enough iron, so that I can make an iron bucket. And then once I have an iron bucket, I should be able to pick up the water and make an infinite water source, and then I can make as much clay as I need to turn these 2 side things here into crucibles and start making lava. I think that's the direction we're headed. Okay, clay. I get a couple more clay as a reward. Porcelain. Porcelain clay balls is made from clay balls and bone meal. That means I need to set the clay down and break it? Yeah. And then I also need bone meal. So 16 of those, that might make 2 crucibles. What am I going to do for bone meal? Do I have any bones? I should have some bones. I know I've killed at least a couple skeletons. I probably should get some... oh, what's it called? Composting going. But I have not yet. Let's get everything except for that out of there. And we'll put it all back in here. Any bones? No bones. Take that back. That. Keep this on us. And we'll keep the toast. Don't care about that or this. Okay, so by virtue of the fact that I have some arrows, I must have at some point... Trade for bones? That was worth a shot, man. I must have killed some skeletons at some point. Must not have kept their bones. We're gonna make a couple more of those, though. Right after I finish chopping all of this with this. And that means I need to make another. But I did get quite a bit of string. I know I had some here too. Maybe some here? No. Okay, so yeah, that's what we want. And how much flint do we have? Not a lot of flint, but I can make flint. Gravel. We'll make us a little stone shovel here. Do that. I need... How do I make a cutting board? Cutting... Yeah. I need some planks of some sort. Grab those. I'm hungry. Snicky snack. Make a cutting board. Saw this in a video earlier today where I can take the cutting board, set it down on something, put gravel on it, and break it with my shovel. And then I basically, it counts as me breaking that item, but I don't have to, like, I get it back. So periodically, I should periodically I'll get flint from it. But basically it's a free way to get flint. Now I don't know if there's a quicker way to play stuff. But if I made 3 more nets, which means I'll need 3 more frames, and to make them flint, I need 4 per, so I'd need 9 flint? 12 flint. So we're gonna need 12 of these. Maybe with a different tool. Yeah, exactly. So you don't actually end up using the gravel, you just periodically get the secondary drops. The only downside is it does use the durability on your shovel, but it's like a stone shovel. Like, I really don't care too much about that. I'm sure if I had like fortune of some sort on this, this would be substantially more effective, but I'll take it. Ooh, hold up. What if I put the tool in the offhand? How do I... You're a thinker. You're a thinker. That's so much faster. I can't even begin to explain how much faster that is. It's so much better. Alright, tool is broken now. I believe I can throw that in here with this and it fixes it. Yeah, okay. We're gonna keep going. I need 12. There it is. Okay, so we got 12 of those. I need the frames now. What is it? It might actually be called a frame. No, it's not. SEIVE. SIEVE. There it is. Okay. I need some oak slabs. Throw those in here. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then that and this. Now I don't remember, but I feel like there's something that makes this worth it, where you don't have to do it manually. I just don't remember exactly how that works. But for now, crushed deep slate and gravel are going to be our two that we're really working with. I'm going to sleep so nothing happens at night. Still no trades that are worth it. Okay, grab all that. Bring it over here. Grab the gravel out of the offhand. I do need bone meal for some things. But, ooh. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to break this one. After I finish going through that. I saw somebody do a 9x9 grid of this, and I didn't understand why they did it, but this actually makes a ton of sense. If you do the 9x9 grid, then it'll do all of them at once. So if I do gravel here, yeah, it goes through the whole thing. And then I can just like hold my mouse and click really quick. What again did I need the bone meal for the crucible so I can make lava. But before I make lava, I'm going to need water anyways. And this is helping me get the iron I need to make the buckets so that I can collect the 2 water sources I have on this island and make an infinite water source. So that's where we're starting. Was that all my gravel? It was. Got a little more there. What else? You got some crushed stuff too, right? Or did I use all that? Crushed deep slate. Okay. Doing 4 at a time is so nice. I don't know what sort of stuff I just picked up there, but it looks nice. Tin, osmium. Alright, sort that, grab out the stuff we don't... Oh, I had a whole bunch of... I had so much flint already. Yeah, exactly. We're going to go one step at a time, and eventually we'll get to that point, but for now we're chilling. Alright, lapis. I guarantee there's another way to make bone meal too. Bone. Let's see what we got here. Through a sieve? Yeah, if I throw the dust through a sieve, then we got bone meal. Which means I just need that into that, which I place down and then hit. And it becomes gravel. And then the gravel becomes sand. Then the sand becomes dust. And I run the dust through here. Well, that actually gave me a boatload of stuff. 2 bone meal. Now, I will say that's not quite enough to do. Like, I need a lot of that before I can turn too much of this into the porcelain clay stuff. But we're well on our way. And we're making good progress, too. A whole bunch of weird gems that I really don't care about and don't need, and quite frankly don't want to have to store at this point. But I guess it is what it is. I mean, I could make 2 more of those. How much string do I have? Not enough to worry about that right now. I guess we gotta keep doing this until we can make a cobblestone generator. Dawson, when you ran that command, did it make me jump? Because I totally missed it and didn't see. Try it again. See what it does. Because it should be up. And I've got like the console open too so that I can see what commands are run. Oh, see, okay, so that one worked, but this mod, before I realized this mod pack was different, I set that up. So for this one, I have to actually change that command, and it needs to be like skyblock home instead of just like a slash home. But they do go through. Wish I had just like an automated way to do this instead of having to sit here and manually do it. You know what? Since it's just key presses, I probably could take 3 seconds and go fix that command real quick. Okay, so that one came through, but if you have several in a line, it doesn't take them all. It's looking for like one specific command. It showed up in the console as like, hey, we found a command, but it didn't show up as it did anything because there are no commands that are forward, forward, forward. Okay, but like, what command system is looking for 3 commands in the same chat? If you were to do it once, right now, it would move me forward. And I would pick up all this stuff that I have laying on the ground right now. Although, now that I'm thinking about it, it would be kind of cool to make it where like you could chain the commands together. And like, I don't know, I feel like that might be too much though, because if you ran enough, it would probably crash everything. And it would take like forever. Well, it is, but it's looking like for the specific command forward. Not forward, space, forward, space, forward. Not a real command. You're not my real dad. Dude, I've got so much extra crap in my inventory. I do need the pebbles, though. I don't care about that. I don't care about that or that. That might be handy later. Sticks don't need to be duplicated. I don't need the wood right now. Here, let's do this. You're gonna see my desktop for like... Okay, so that would have worked if I wasn't in my inventory. So it's slash skyblock space home. Save it. Close out of that. Close out of this. Run that again. Open this back up. Bring that back up here. Okay, Dawson, here's what we're gonna do. I don't need that anymore. Let's go back to here. Try the home command again. If you don't mind. And you're not busy. Perfect. It works. Awesome. Thank you, honey. All right. Tough pebbles. Stone pebbles. That's just 8. That's 9. Cobblestone. 1 basalt. Yeah, it does say home sweet home. The deep slate. Blackstone. Don't need that one in there right now. Okay. All right. So that means break all these. And that one. This should get us a large amount of gravel. Not that one. And then once we have our large amount of gravel, do we want to... I mean, how much clay do we need for 2 crucibles? How much for one is it? Porcelain clay, unfired. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need 14. I've got 16, so I don't need any more clay. I think the only thing I really need at this point is iron. So we're going to do this. We're going to run it all through here. And hope we get some iron. Enough iron for a bucket. Well, we got some because it's sitting there. 2. Do this. Oh, it's a diamond. I got diamonds, boys. We're killing it. How much of this can I dump? That haul was incredible. Yeah! Only 2. Well, that's 2 more than we had before. Okay, we throw the rest of the ore chunks back in here. How much? We've got more than enough iron now. We're gonna sleep. Yeah. Because I don't actually need to kill skeletons to get the bone meal. Okay. We got the iron chunks. With the iron chunks, we make iron ore. We set down the iron ore. Might as well do all 7, and we're gonna mine it. We're gonna get ourselves a bucket, and probably an iron pickaxe. Because I set down this gold over here and I want to mine it. Because it's kind of annoying me a little bit. Why did that give me so much? Jeez. Okay. Iron needs to be smelted. Oh, I have nothing in either of them. Okay, cool. Burn, baby. There it is. Like, I know I just put coal in my inventory. Double deep slate. Granite. Salt, not that I need it. Why on earth would I want calcite? Whatever. I do have... Go ahead and make that a 1x. So those 2 things can go through there. The salt cannot. Throw these down to see if they'll make me some more gravel. They will. You make a dorite. I think, yeah. We'll grab a couple more things here. That one, the dorite, and cobble deep slate. Give me 2. And then most of this will be gravel. But some of it's going to be crushed deep stone. And then we just basically bring it over here. Sift it all. And then from there, we're pretty much rocking and rolling. Like, we've got most everything we need at this point. I think we're gonna make a different place to sieve stuff. Probably use up a full 9x9 square so that I can do all those things at the same time. Dude, I get so much stuff from doing that. There's most of the ore chunks, I think. I get so many pebbles from doing it too. It's like it almost generates enough itself. Okay. So I guess our next step, now that we're gonna have the water made, I guess I don't need 2 buckets for it. We can just use 1 bucket. Let's go do this. We're gonna make this guy right here bigger. Like that. Then, I'm gonna run over here to our water feature. Swim up it. And grab that. We're gonna run back across. We're gonna throw it in there, and then we got an infinite source of water that I can do whatever I want with. Including put it back in the water feature. If I can get up there, it's not gonna let me up there. Oh, I might even be stuck in here. That would be really poggers. There we go. Did I get that back? That'd be a negatory. Alright, that thing's broken for good. But we have all the water we need. It is very nice. It's one of the... I mean, there's a lot of different islands you can pick to spawn on, and it's one of the reasons why I picked this one. A, there was a house and it was nice already. And B, came with water. Okay, so we have water. Quest this. Porcelain cube. I need to make one of these. And I know that's to get the lava. Infinite lava. What do I do with it? How do I get the lava? Crucible heat. Important to make your lava reduction faster as modification changes. Add cobblestone to your crucible. Heat the source and you get free lava. Okay. Okay, so we need the crucible. And we're gonna put them right there. That'll be the heat source underneath. Let's throw that in. I don't really want to do that. Also have a bunch of stuff in my inventory I don't need. That's just 6 sand. Let's throw the dust in here. Didn't give me any. I just need a bunch more sand. How many pebbles do I have of any? Not really. Like granite. Honestly, let's throw most everything in here. Ooh, skystone dust. Nice. Don't need those. Really need the iron ingots right now either. I don't need those. Okay, we're gonna grab a whole bunch more pebbles, and we're gonna turn all of these into sand. Well, okay. Blocks, gravel, sand, dust, and then we're gonna sieve the dust, and we're gonna see if we get bone meal from them. We need. I think I've done 2 out of the 14 I need so far, which would mean at minimum I need 12 bone meal, which just means I'm going to try to get as much dust as I can to sift through. Hopefully it's not bad. All right, see if that does it for us. Stone, stone, stone. Pull that back. Dorite for sure. Granite for sure. Andesite for sure. And then blackstone as well. All right. 1x all of it. Didn't even have enough of that. I won't have enough of any of the rest of them. I don't think basalt I can 1x at all. That's okay. Let's see how much the 4 cobblestone gets us. Theoretically, it should get us 4 times 36 dust to go through. That's not half bad. All right, 1x the sand. I still need to make that iron pick so I can mine this gold I placed down. Got all of that. All right, dust. A lot of different stuff come through. I saw some. There were some there. There's a lot more of these random gems that I don't care about. Give me 2? All of that and I got 2? And a bazillion things I don't care about. Dark gem, whatever. Have a light one too. Did I get any? I did not. Pick up the rest of that. Whatever can go in here, let's put in here. Keep the rest of the stuff honest, and we're gonna do that again, I guess. 2 bone meal, 14 clay. Theoretically, I don't need 2 of those. We got 4 clay now. All right, here we go again. So I think primarily I need like andesite, dorite, granite, and then the stone ones. And then outside of that, I don't think I really get a lot of benefit from most of the other rocks. Dude, there's no way it's not filling up. It's just putting in my inventory for no reason. It is nice that you know you get it pretty easily and pretty quickly, even if it has to be a manual process at the beginning. Once I get the crucibles up and running, I can put the cobblestone in there and I get some lava going. We'll get some automatic generation, and we'll get some, probably just get a, not a chest, a shelf, I think is what they're called, to put on top of it, where it auto pumps all the cobble into there. That's what we need to do. Because then I don't even have to worry about any of this. I can just take the cobblestone out. I can compress it all and hit it all with a hammer. And we go straight to sieving. and we just get stuff. And then I'm sure at a certain point that becomes a little more automatic. But as far as like early game, that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to get the cobblestone part figured out, so I don't have to sit here and click on the ground anymore. And then once we've got that done, we can look at automating more of it. Just however, nighttime. Take a little snooze. It looks like I've got, should have at least, more than enough pebbles. Shouldn't have to worry about too much. Grab what I have in here too, just because I have it already. Site dorite, granite, the deep slate. Oh, it's because they're not allowed to be used. And a black stone can come with me too. I already have 16 dust just hanging around. What am I doing? I'm throwing. Okay. All of it. We're turning into blocks. I have the inventory room for that. Black stone. Dorite. Andesite. More tough. Deep slate. A lot of stone. This is stone too? No, that's andesite. Okay. More deep slate. Alright. Shouldn't be anything amiss in there. Everything should have less than 4. Except this one. Alright. So from there, 1x the things that we can actually use. Blackstone. Can't do basalt, no calcite. Tough, doesn't matter. Gotta get 2 of these. A couple of these. Granite. And then we throw all the 1x's that we can actually put on the ground on the hotbar. So I can just place them all down and go through them all at once. Alright. Now we break them. And then all of the, well, we'll see, because I don't necessarily want to turn all the gravel. I just want enough to make the 2 crucibles. So if the dust I have now gets me that, I'm not going to worry about it. So I might do gravel little bit by little bit. I'll have to see. All that. 1 stone doesn't care, don't care. So that can go back. That can go back, that can go back, that can go back. Cobble, deep slate, calcite, black stone. We keep the sand. I don't need sugar. Oh, I didn't do granite. 10 there. How much we got granite? 8. That's 2 more. Place those 2 down. Break them. Lots more gravel. Okay. Crushed blackstone goes straight through. Grains of infinity. Weird. All the gravel gets 1x. Without a doubt. And I think we're just going to run it all through. We might as well. It really didn't take that long to get it. It's not going to be hard to get more. So let's just do this. Turn it all into sand. We'll turn it all into dust. We'll have a ridiculous amount of dust to go through. But hopefully that'll be enough to get us all of the porcelain clay balls by getting us all of the bone meal. That would be the dream, at least. Should be 6 left over. 16 sand. Crush it all again. And we're going to run all this through the sieve 4 at a time. A lot of dust collected. Okay. See what happens. A lot to go through. And I think we're just going to keep going through all of it. Like, there's no reason for me not to. Like, I don't think I'm ever going to need most of the gems that I'm getting out of this, but whatever. Like, whatever it takes to get the bone meal I need. 7 right now. Because there's no way for me to turn this back into anything, so... It might be worth some of it to keep some clay, maybe? I don't know. I'm not too sure about that either. I don't feel necessarily a need for that. It does seem like I'm getting a lot of the same repeat items, though. The same set of gems over and over again. We'll say it is nice that I'm getting sky dust. That's going to help a lot once I go to try to make an ME system. You know what? I bet I could make a router. With like a placer module and then like an activator module. To automate all of that. I bet that's definitely a possibility. Okay. Most of those things there, I just don't care about at all. I did get enough of that though. Here's what we're gonna do. Place that in there, grab it all. 1 unbaked crucible, 2 unbaked crucibles. Put it in there with some... Where did all of... There's a coal. Get it? We got it. No, we didn't get it. Got it. Somebody join the server. FYI, if you're watching it and you want to join the server, or you're watching back and you want to join the server, join my Discord. There's an IP in there for anybody who wants to join. Sort of like a community Discord server that I host. More than welcome to. And especially since it's almost night to the sky, it doesn't really take a lot as far as like chunk loading goes or anything like that. So it's nice. Porcelain crucible. So I've got 2 of these now. I theoretically should be able to... None of that is cobblestone. Cobblestone. Put 4 in there and I should get 4 buckets of lava out of that. Now, we are at the point we should be able to make the lava. It gave me plenty of cobblestone to do that. I don't really need the torch, but whatever. Cobblestone generator. Tier 1. I need glass, logs, bucket of lava, bucket of water. I'm very glad I have not made that pick yet. Because I actually need the iron for another bucket. Get bucket of lava. In addition to that, I need to go cut down some logs real quick. So we have enough for everything. 6 is plenty. I don't know how long I really have to wait. Does it show? Rate is 2x. Okay, I'm sure that means something somewhere. And then making it look... That's funny. That is literally exactly what I'm doing. I started with a pretty base, and by the end of this, it's not going to be a pretty base anymore. Okay, I think I have to actually wait for that to fully smelt. In the meantime, I've got some crushed blackstone we can go through. What's that giving me? It's giving me some extra stuff, but it's giving me a lot of crushed black. That's ancient debris. That's a little wild. Um... That... He's gonna see that achievement and think I'm lying. Oh, that's funny. Okay. How we looking? Any lava? It looks like it's burning down. But I don't have any lava in there yet. So so how do I increase from the base tier cobblestone to the bigger ones? Tier 2. So it's the tier 1. Oh, just another one with... Okay. That's really easy. I think I have to make the buckets again, though. And then... Cobblestone generator, tier 3. Iron in the buckets. That's so easy. That's so incredibly easy. I have enough for 1 iron. Project E. I don't have the foggiest what that is. Smelt that piece of iron. Not that I really need it yet, but I will. Ooh, lava. Why can I not get the... Oh, do I need more cobble in there? How much cobble does it take? So it can only do 4 at a time. Let's go take a look at that again. Ultimately, you're in 20 in your base. Let's go to it. Well, look at this. Crucible heat sources. Gravel makes lava. Where's cobble? I just saw it. I assume it's 250. So you would assume that would mean the 4 of them would make a bucket. I would assume that 4 of them would make a bucket. Yeah, so any type of stone, 250 millibuckets or whatever. Got it. Let's go. I don't know what the sleeping rules are on here. Sounds good. Alright, so that means I should have everything I need to make at least the first cobblestone generator. Yeah. How do I just send this to the... Oh, I wasn't in here, I don't think I can send it to there, so we're gonna do this instead. Logs. I don't have glass yet. Let's fix that. Also, I gotta find a way to store stuff because I'm gonna get lost with all this stuff pretty quickly. I just need 1 piece for now. Water, lava, oak logs, cobblestone generator, baby. Oh, and it gives you the buckets back. If it gives you the buckets back, well then screw that. We're doing... How much lava we got in here? Got a bucket yet? No, no bucket yet. We're just gonna upgrade it. We're gonna go probably mark 2 or 3 at least first. Yeah, there's no point in placing it down if I've got everything I need for the rest of it. Do you think I have some of these gems in here already? So if I can get rid of as much of this crap as possible, then we will. And the rest of it I'm going to try to shove all in here. I do not have very much iron, so while that's going, I could try to get some more iron. nickel, platinum. Yeah, I think we shoot for more iron real quick. That might be the play. That'll give us a little bit. Sand X1, gravel X1. Other the gravel is what I want to throw through here. Ugh. Okay. We did get another iron. All in all, though, I just need a bunch more gravel. Which means it might make sense to throw down the cobble generator and let it do its thing. Where are these shelves? Shelves? Drawers, that's what it is. Drawer, oak drawer. Is it functional? I think it is. That's what we're looking to do. I don't have the wood on me. Wood's here. Do that. That. Oak drawer. We're gonna set this bad boy down right there. We're gonna put that right on top of it. We're gonna take a piece of cobble going in there already. That's what we need. Basically an infinite source of cobble. It is an infinite source of cobble. We can just come. Alright, take a stack out. Just like that. Which means I can bring it over here. One exit all. Throw it on the ground. Hit it with a hammer. Break it all. Get it 64 gravel to go through. Hopefully more iron. We can just double upgrade the tier of that real quick. Assuming I put enough cobble in the crucible. I probably should go ahead and fill both those crucibles up just so we can get as much lava going in there as possible, because I don't really need a ton of it, but it would be nice to have it for as we move along through this. All right, let's go dump as much of these things in here as we can. We do have some nice iron. I think 6 is how many I needed. Upgrade to that next tier. 136 in there. I think it's going to be more than quick enough. Certainly quicker than I can use it. Can any of this go in here? Let's put that in there. I mean, just because I have it, I guess we'll do that and do this. It's nice to get the emeralds, I suppose. That's handy, but other than that, I feel like that's pretty pointless. I don't know what else is in here, but we'll put everything we can. Got ourselves 2 more full stacks of cobble. That and that. We have enough for 1 more. And then grab this bucket. Figured there'd be enough. Undo one of these. Do that. That. I'm not gonna have the. I hope it gives us back. I would have been quite distraught if it did not. Alright, cobblestone generated tier 1. Lava. Water. Cobble. Throw the tier 2 down. How much iron do I have? 15 iron chunks. Gives me 3 iron ore. That gives me 5. I need 1 more. Alright, let's go through this cobblestone real quick. I may need to make a new Compressed stone hammer. I don't know how much of this I'm gonna get through. Oh, I just have to throw little by little cobble to fix it? Let's go. That's so incredibly convenient. And only 3 cobble, too. That's so cheap. Okay. We have oodles of gravel to go through real quick. So we're going to do that. And hopefully, I mean, I just need one more iron chunk, which I'm going to get no matter what. So let's do that. And then once we've got that, then I'll mine all the iron. We'll smelt it, and we'll turn that tier 2 into a tier 3. And by then, I'm going to have the gold I need for it, too. The only thing is I'm not feeding the cobblestone crucible things like I should be. And I need to do that so that it keeps making lava for me, because I'm going to continually need more lava buckets. I feel like I'm getting a lot of this stuff that's absolutely fun. Like, why do I need the little drippy things? Oh, can't you use that for infinite lava sources? I think if you put lava above something and you put one of those down, it makes the lava infinite, and it'll drip into like a... Oh, what is it, like a basin? Indefinitely. I feel like there may actually be a point for that one. Alright. In here. As much of these as we can. Except the iron. Keep that for ourselves. Dink, 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 dink. Okay. In here, just whatever there's already something of. There's not a lot. The only thing I care about and or need is iron chunks we have here. Throw them down. Get the iron from them. Smelt the iron. And like I said, I think we have everything we need for the gold already too. I think I just need to keep putting cobblestone in here because I keep forgetting about doing that. There may be enough for another bucket. Probably not. No. Okay. So that means let's just go ahead and smelt. Where's it at? All the iron. I need enough for an iron pick so that I can break open the gold. Grab all of our gold chunks. Grab those into the gold ore. We're gonna throw all of them down as well. So that once the iron's finished smelting, we can just go straight into that. Grab me a couple sticks to make the pick with. Hey, how's it going? How are you? Master Shot 1337. All of that in there, because I honestly at this point I don't need any of it. I think the next most important thing for me to do after I get like the lava actually up and running and we get all this gold stuff done is to get some sort of a storage system set up, because this is not gonna cut it for very long. You know what? I'm doing pretty good. It was a really good day. And I'm getting to play Minecraft at the end of it, so I am doing very, very well. Plenty of iron. Go ahead and make that iron pick. Except I threw the sticks back in there. I don't know why we did that. Put that there. Thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate that. You played a lot of All the Mods 9? I assume. Usually if people join randomly out of the blue, it's because they're specifically looking for All the Mods 9, especially on Twitch where it's incredibly difficult. Have you, I guess that, yeah, that was a question. Have you seen or played a lot of All the Mods 9? There we go. Oh, just saw my video. Which one? Was it the latest one I put out on All the Mods 9? How to make the All the Mods 9 to the Sky server? I think so. I think that's one of the few ones I've actually mentioned the fact that I stream. Oh, perfect. The one where I started. Gotcha. Very cool. Nice. Okay, so we've got all of the iron there. I desperately need... I could just put more storage on top. 1.6k. The server, and then the one restarted. Nice. Well, I very much appreciate you hopping into stream. That's very cool. We're going to smelt the gold. We're going to pick this guy up, and we're going to craft the iron one, assuming that I've got the lava for it. I know I've got the water. Are you looking into setting up your own server or starting playing? There's no way I don't have the lava for it. What? I thought I just took 4. Because it took 4 last time. Playing on the server right now. Excellent! Well, I just started. I'll admit, I've never played any of these To the Sky mod packs before. But I'm actually having a lot of fun with this one. It's been quite enjoyable so far. I started on the easy silent. We'll start that. I picked the one that already had like a built-in house and had everything set up. Night one, a creeper walked in and blew this up, but I'm not taking it super hardcore. Yes, yeah. I actually had somebody else that just joined my server. I host it for whoever's on my Discord that wants to join, and some random person joined, and he said he was gonna feel bad because he wanted to start with the house, but he knew that within 2 or 3 days he was gonna make it look awful because he was just gonna throw stuff everywhere. And I looked around and I was like, I mean, that's exactly what I did. So, but I played SB mod packs with Xnillo. SB. I'm assuming that's an abbreviation for something, but I don't know what. Sandbox mod packs? And then is Xnillo like a specific mod? Or is that a person? Skyblock. Got it. That makes sense. I don't know why I didn't think that. Obviously, it's Skyblock. Alright, we got the lava bucket. Now, should be able to upgrade that generator, the next one. And then, depending on if the other lava is done, Xnillo out of nothing. Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. Hopefully there's lava in here. Also, I didn't look at the recipe for this. I'm actually just 100% guessing here. Based off... Yeah, of course it was that. Just based off of the last ones I assumed it would be. Okay, so I've got a ton of cobble. Is there a way to, like, auto-compress that? It's called Xdorm in this pack. Yes, it is. That's the Skyblock, where the mod that they use where you can make basically stuff out of nothing. I get what you're saying now. I've never played it before, but I do think it's quite interesting and a decent way to integrate that, because I know I played like actual vanilla Skyblock before, and that gets super complicated trying to figure out how to get a lot of stuff. Like, in order to get iron, you have to find zombies and different things like that. But I like the way that they integrated some of this stuff in here. I would, however, like an easier way to compress stuff, which I'm sure you can do in a drawer. I saw somebody doing that earlier. Did you play on a server Skyblock? No, actually, yes, I did. Yeah, I did play one of those. Granted, it was like a hybrid one, like it was like a mod pack that's like, hey, we do vanilla Skyblock, and so there was like a market and stuff that you could use. So it wasn't like just like straight up Skyblock, but it was pretty close. No, it was more of a self-hosted thing. We're gonna do this because I want to. Also, I have no idea where the... Oh, we're only in the 80s. We're fine. No, so it was a mod pack one that we hosted on one of my... I have a lot of servers set up. But it was one of those. Hypixel Skyblock, you gotcha. Yeah, and I'm sure that they have different specific stuff for them. But I like the concept. It makes it a lot more interesting, and it's also a lot more convenient, like from a server perspective, because like I don't have to worry about this server getting too laggy other than maybe like modded machines. That's going to take people a little while to catch up to, for now at least though. Everything's kind of just chilling and people can't even like chunk load, right? Because you kind of have to stay on your own island. So I like it. And that is purely just because I host a server. That's a lot of gravel. All right, we're gonna make this easier on myself. We're gonna grab the string. How do I make? What are those things again? These guys. Bunch of sticks. Do I have the sticks? I've got some sticks. We'll make more sticks. Server you're on is really good in your opinion. Nice. What server is it? Is it like one that somebody's hosting? Is it the one that like the All the Mods 9 team is hosting, or like all three of these? And we're just gonna go get as much string as we can based off the trees out here. Jeez, that is a gigantic tree. Break as much of that as we can. Honestly, I think we're probably good on string. And I know I'm good on flint. I want to see if I can get the last little bit of that. I may have to build up a little bit. Bacon Networks. Nice. Is that like just like a server hosting company? Is that what is that? I'm gonna infect a couple more of these trees to get more string. Need to eat. I assume that's probably a server hosting service of some sort, kind of like, I don't know, Apex hosting or something like that. I think I'm gonna bust out the side of the wall here so that I can throw the next set of sieves down, because I want to make this 3x3. Let me grab the strip logs, put one there, and one there. How many do I have? I've got 4. I want 9. I need 5. 3. 4, 5. Okay. The rest of this, we're just gonna start stuffing these chests full so I don't have to worry about it. I don't think I needed any of that. Basically, everything I'm gonna need is that. And I need the flint. Again, please browser just close. Yeah, so I was just asking if Bacon Networks was a like a server hosting company, kind of like Apex hosting or Berry Byte, or I mean, there's a bunch of them out there. Somebody sent a command. Yo, you sent a command to drop item. Did I end up dropping it? Or did I have my inventory open? I might have had my inventory open and might have not have dropped it. Although, yeah, but it would only be for the thing I'm hovering. So, 5-string mesh, we've got that. I need a bunch of planks. Got enough of those. What else do I need? Is that about it? Or like community? Gotcha. I mean, yeah, that's right, command, gotcha. So basically it just mimics key pressing for the commands. And so if my inventory is open, it may not work. Get more sticks. Still not quite enough. Actually, I think it's just for these bottom ones. So it should be that and that. That should be the 5 I need for this. Throw the mesh in there. 5 of those. All right. I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Got it. So theoretically now, yeah, now we're rocking and rolling. So it should go through 9 at a time, which should make this hopefully go a lot quicker. The downside is my inventory is going to fill up so incredibly quickly. It's not even funny. But hopefully I'll be able to get through most of this pretty quick. Just drop off everything I can in there. How long am I going to stream? I'm not sure. So I'm going on a trip next week, and so I won't be able to stream then. And I also kind of just started streaming this mod pack. So I'm trying to put in as much time as I can to kind of get ahead a little bit. So that way people don't hop on the server and get like way ahead of me. So I might stream for a little while. We'll see. It's so much nicer going through these 9 at a time. This is so much better. I honestly kind of wish I would have done this a little bit earlier. Ooh, diamond. We may be able to upgrade that cobblestone generator. Granted, at this point, I don't know why I would. Not necessarily a huge point in doing that. Considering I already have more cobblestone than I know what to do with. Alright. Do one more. Got it. Jeez-a-loo. So many items. I think diamonds and emeralds, or at least diamonds, are in there. Okay. Close the door. Take a snooze. If I do get oak door 1x2, which one of these is the one that auto crafts? Because I know there's one, unless it's not that, and it's the. Does this generate? I'm trying to see if it generates the 1x cobble. But I don't think it does. 1x2. Okay, so if I just wanted to turn it into this, I just need to do that. That's easy. Make me 2 chests. Bing, bing. No way I'm 1 short. Oh, and I don't even have any there. That's incredibly inconvenient. Literally 1 short. Got the oak planks. Do that. That. Oak drawer 1x2. Storage utility. Oh, I can put the crafting upgrade in there. I didn't mean to make 2 of those, but I guess I did. Here's what we're gonna do. This may be a bad idea. I don't know if it is yet. Do I not have anything? There's no way. worth. Didn't really need it, but it's what I had in my inventory at the time, so we're taking it. So we're gonna make a 1x2. Should start doing that. I need a crafting upgrade. Probably gonna take more wood. Crafting. What is that mod pack? Functional storage. Functional storage. Do that then. At functional. And then there should be copper upgrade. Oh, so I can make a store a lot more too. That seems like it'd be handy. Multiplies by 24. We are definitely doing that. Collector, polar, pusher, void, redstone. Is there no crafting? Compact drawer, simple. Iron downgrade. Are you open? Yeah, absolutely. I'm open for tips. How much is that? Oh, that seems super cheap. Gold is the copper with two chests. That's a lot of gold though. That is even more diamond. I feel like functional storage should have. Wouldn't do functional. What would you recommend? The only reason I was doing it is because it can store so much. Refined is fast and good. Yeah, that's fair. Is it, how quick is it to get into auto crafting with that? That's my one concern, because if I was able to throw a crafting upgrade in here and didn't have to worry about crafting all of these into 1x first, that would be super convenient. And that's the only thing I'm really trying to achieve from that. Is just make it where I don't have to go through that process right there. The rest of it, I'm planning on using AE2, Applied Energistics 2, to make the ME system for like actual storage of stuff. That would be my preferred method, at least. I understand at least the auto crafting for that a little better than refined storage. Ooh, there's another diamond there. Throw all of that in there. Copper full. Auto crafting, I don't know, but it's really good storage. You see, I've heard that exact same thing. The other thing I've heard is that usually people who get closer to the end of the mod pack end up switching over to AE2 because you can, oh, hold up. Storage. Utility, what does that mean? And I'm sure I can put something in there. I don't know what it is. I'll have to look that up at some point. Because it's auto crafting is a little better, and you can push and pull things out of an ME system a little bit easier. Could be totally wrong about that. That's just what I've heard. What are the odds it pushes into here? Does not appear to. Okay. I'm going to use whatever wood I have. We're going to sacrifice it. We're going to do this. And I'm not proud of it. But at a certain point, you got to do what you got to do. I can't deal with this anymore. Too much crap in my inventory. And really what I need to be doing here is just getting as much cobblestone as I can at once. Running it all through. So I get a bunch of gravel. And then start hardcore collecting resources. So that's what we're going to focus on for now. We're going to... I wish there was... Can I... See, if I had some sort of an ME system where I could, like, actually just craft all of this instead of having to... Wait, can't I... Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. That's so much easier. Cobblestone 1x. Then... That's all 1x. A little bit more. cut it in half. Throw it all in there. There we go. All right. 2 more. And the question is, I don't think that's going to last long enough. What are the tiers of compressed hammers? Compressed. I have stone. Could make gold. Iron exists. How much iron do I have? Probably enough. I think we're going to make an iron compressed hammer real quick. And then use that to mine all of this. And I think I put the pickaxe in here. I don't actually, I think it's just 2 per, and it needs 9, which means I need 18 iron overall. I think that math is right. I could be wrong, but I think it's right. 14, so that's 15. Do I have 3 iron? Looking like maybe not. Grab the sticks while we're at it. It does not look like there's any there. There's 1. There's no way I don't have enough iron. What the heck? That's fine. Throw it in there. Get it started. I don't have to do all of it at once. Let's do 1 stack first. I'm sure there's a faster way to do it. I just don't know what it is. So this is what I've chosen to use as my my method. We stack it high in the sky and then we break it down until we're back at the ground. I do kind of like the concept of having an iron one because I think that'll make it go a lot quicker. Because the stone one is kind of slow. And if I get the iron one, I have the levels already. I don't have an, I may have an anvil. There may be an anvil with this house I chose. If there is an anvil, I'm going to go ahead and put the efficiency 3 on the iron one. So that way I can break these as quick as I possibly can. And then I might even do like a 2x2 pier or tower straight into the sky. Like break 4 for every single tower. That may be the way to go. For now, though, got a ridiculous amount of gravel. Go run all of that through real quick. Probably get some iron from it. At least that's kind of the goal. If I don't, I might be a little sad. That. All right. Last one. I think it was it. There's 1 more stack. 2. There's 3. Jeez, that's so much gravel. I definitely have enough iron though now. That's a plus. I also feel like I have a good enough grasp on this mod pack now where I could probably make a getting started video that would be simple enough and I could like make pretty clearly outlined steps. I think that would be helpful because even though it does have like a quest line, I found certain parts of the quest line a little bit confusing. All right, that can go back up there for now. 50 iron ore chunks. More than enough. Break all these real quick. Smelt them all down. Might as well throw some cobblestone in the crucibles. I don't really know what I need the lava for, but you know, it doesn't hurt to have it. Whee! Okay, so iron. Get iron, we'll take that. Should have enough to make 8 right there. And I think I need 9 total. Compress. About the server part, every time a problematic. Oh, I bet the ping's rough. Are you playing on servers that are like mostly hosted in the US, I would assume? Ping, yeah, ping will be bad every time. Yep. That makes a lot of sense to me. So I assume you probably then found one that's like hosted in somewhere like UK, Germany, somewhere in Europe. Yeah. And that's the way you made the ping better? Or is it better because it I thought I had sticks. Oh, I crafted the sticks into, yep, that was a mistake. Is it better because it's just islands and not chunk loading or anything like that? From NA. Dang. I guess Skyblock's really just the way to go for you. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that should be 9 now. Bingo bango. Did this house come with an anvil? It did not. And I definitely don't have enough iron for an anvil, so we're not going to worry about that right now. That. Don't need that in there. Don't need that in there. Give us a little more room to put a couple other things in that actually matter. We're up to 8 diamonds, though. That's pretty good. I mean, especially compared to, like, day 1 when I streamed this. I had nothing. So where we're at now? Pretty good. Throw that in there with some cobble. Get it all healed up. Not that I plan on using it now that I've got my iron one. Iron one should last way longer and do way more. Might as well keep the iron on me just in case I need it. But I think we're planning on doing that. Take all 3 stacks, and then we're going to do this. And here's the problem, though. Each one of these is going to give me 9 stacks of gravel. I don't know if I can fit that much gravel in my inventory. It may be worth getting a backpack with like the auto pickup upgrades on it, just so I don't miss anything. I wonder if 2x works for this as well. Like if I could go all the way up and it would just drop like a 2x cobble would be a 1x gravel. Or 9 1x gravel. I don't think it would, but it'd be convenient if it was. I'm glad you found a server that your ping's a lot better on, though. That's handy. Did you try playing like All the Mods 9, just like normal All the Mods 9 from Germany to an NA server? Because I bet it was pretty rough. I bet that was tough on the computer. I hope these things aren't flying too far. It does actually make me kind of happy that some of these are flying off. Okay, what were your thoughts? Did you play All the Mods 8? And if you did, what were your thoughts on their changes from All the Mods 8 to All the Mods 9? Because I always find that that's a little bit of an interesting conversation with people. I've heard some differing opinions, but for the most part, I feel like the opinions that I have, most people had. But I wasn't sure. Because they did make quite a few changes, most of which were okay. Haven't So from all the mods 8 to all the mods 9, they changed quite a bit. I don't know how far you went in all the mods 9, but in like the other dimension, in Twilight Forest, and there was one more as well. They had flight turned off, and they changed a couple other things as well, where like they just nerfed a lot of stuff from all the mods 8 to all the mods 9. Several of the engines that were pretty powerful that you could use to generate it, like electricity or whatever RF, they just completely turned off. A lot of the mystical agriculture stuff that like automated watering cans and stuff all got turned off. And so I don't know. I felt like they made the mod pack a lot more difficult for all the mods 9, and some of the changes I felt were a little unnecessary. But I did see like they've got a Reddit page where there's a lot of people in, and I saw a lot of people complaining about those things. But if all the mods 9 was your first one, I bet you didn't notice any of that. I think people may have gotten a little spoiled, including myself, especially myself, with the stuff that you could do in all the mods 8, where in all the mods 9, when it wasn't there, we noticed. My inventory is going to be completely full of gravel after this. I know it. I'm going to go ahead and grab one gravel off the tree. Got it. There's so much gravel on the ground. It did almost use up that entire hammer. Okay, you know what? I thought it was going to completely fill up my inventory, and it almost did, but it didn't quite. Here's the problem. If I mine all of it, I'm going to have absolutely nowhere to store it. Let's go ahead and repair this, I think. Put that in there. I don't need to do another. That's fine. So I think here's what we're going to do. We're just going to do this over and over again. We're going to do all the gravel. Go through all of it. And try not to pick any of the items up, unless we have to. And then we're just going to dump all of the items straight into the chests. And hopefully they're organized enough where it's not too bad. That would be the goal. We're going through almost 1,700 gravel. A lot. I think next step, I'm going to look up how to automate this whole sieving process, where I don't have to sit here and click it. It'll automatically work. I think that's the next big thing for me. I don't know what it takes to upgrade the meshes, but it's probably about time for me to do that. Because I do know there are other higher tiers of meshes that would be worth looking into. Should pick up whatever I can. It would be awful if I did this and stuff started despawning. Alright. We'll do this one. We'll grab what we have. Throw it all in a chest. Probably one of the double chests so that it can actually all fit. Go chest. We're gonna yeah, let's put it all in here. I was thinking about maybe a different one because that one already had stuff in it, but I think I'm just gonna move the stuff in that chest down to the next one. So grab those in their place. Move all this into here. Grab me a whole bunch more gravel. We keep on keeping on. Can't stop, won't stop. We did get about 300 the first time, which is pretty good. I feel like it should take over this, like the next stack and roll over. The fact that I'm doing 999 and then 1 is a little funny. I'm getting a ridiculous amount of materials though, which is going to be incredibly nice to have. Especially once I start to go like actually try to make some storage systems so that we can effectively store everything. I think it's going to be really nice to have all of this. I also think it may be worth making the upgrade stuff for the cobblestone. But I think maybe before I do that, I want to figure out how I want to automate stuff. Because, I mean, the whole point of these old mods packs is that you automate things and you have to do less manual stuff. And so we got the cobblestone automated. But crafting it into 1x, crafting the 1x into gravel, or breaking it into gravel or whatever, and then taking the gravel and running it through here, it does have AE2. And that's what I've kind of been considering. Along with modular routers. The part that I don't... Like, I think I can get the modular routers to put the gravel on here. The part that I don't necessarily know is how to use the compressed hammer to break the 1x. The only thing in my head that I can think is use the little hand thing from Create. That, like, you can hold with a sword and it'll hit stuff with it. And put that there, but I don't know. I also feel like that's an incredibly manual way to go about it. Like, yeah, it's still automated, but you still have to find something to place the block over and over again. I don't know. I'm open to suggestions, though. If you've got any suggestions on how I could accomplish that. And again, I guarantee somebody's done it before in a video. But getting to the 1x is super easy. That auto crafting part makes total sense to me, and I understand that. It's just taking the 1x... and then using a compressed hammer to break it, that's the part that I have absolutely no idea how to do. But AE2 is definitely my preferred storage system. It's by far the best. I've had other people and have used refined storage systems before. As well as functional storage and sophisticated storage and all of those. Tom Simple Storage, I've probably used most of the storage mods that are out there. And by far, my favorite is AE2 just because it's so simple using the ME import and export buses to do whatever you want. As far as auto crafting, anything like that. In my normal All the Mods 9 world, I had it where it would export all of the stuff you needed for Ender.io. And would auto-craft as many nether stars as I had, what are they called? The prediction matrices. So I get AE2, and I think it's the best, and it's probably what I'll go with here. But I've never had to actually break a block with any sort of, like, automated system before. Especially not break a block with, like, a specific tool. And that part might be a little complicated. So again, I'm open to suggestions. If anybody knows of a mod pack that's in All the Mods 9 to the Sky, I would... And if not, then there's a good chance I spend some time tomorrow watching YouTube videos on how to do that. Ooh, that means I have at least a stack of iron. That's a good sign. Very good sign. Oh, don't know much. It's all good. It's all good. I have grand designs in my head. The other part that I'm not too sure about, other than modular routers, is how to get this process to work. Because I'm sure I can find something to place the gravel or right-click the gravel on these things. But getting it to right-click over and over again seems like a weird task sequence that would be odd to have any sort of mod that would just automatically know how to do that. So, I don't know. We'll see. I'm very curious to see how much of this is even able to be automated. Throw that in there. I do think this was well worth it though, getting like the 4 stacks of compressed and mining it all into gravel because I've got a ridiculous amount of resources now. Some of which I don't need, like the spikes. I don't need the spikes. Timer plus counter. That might work. So, like every 2 or 3 seconds, it would right click. That's not a bad idea. That's really not a bad idea. So that would solve the problem of the gravel. So I just need to make sure whatever that it has enough gravel constantly. In order to get the gravel, though, you have to do the 1x cobblestone, and you have to break it with a compressed hammer, a compressed iron or stone or whatever hammer. I don't know if there's an unbreakable one of those. Timer to repeatedly right click, counter to send a pulse to a toggle latch switch. You know what? Send a pulse to a toggle latch. What's a toggle latch? Let me go look at that real quick. Toggle latch. Yeah, that's so create. That is exactly what I was thinking as well. And I think you're right. That may be how you have to do it, and you have to give like whatever the I can't remember the name of the thing. Whatever it is, like a constant supply of those compressed hammers, so that they can constantly hit whatever it is and right click and interact with the block in front of them. We have so much flint. Okay, let's figure out what the next tier mesh is. That's what it's called, right? Mesh? Yeah, so I have a really nice and seamless multi-stream setup where I'm live on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick all at once. And all of them feed into the same chatbot. And because of that, if anybody runs a command in any of the chatbots, it automatically just runs it. So they can run it from whatever, whatever site they want to be. And it'll run from there. So yeah, it's pretty convenient. I like it a lot. We're looking for mesh. Currently, I'm using the flint mesh. So there's iron, gold, diamond. Iron seems incredibly easy to make. Gold would just be that. Diamond is so we're upgrading our meshes for sure. Let's do that. We'll grab the gold too while we're at it. I think I already smelted some gold, maybe. I'm not sure what I did with the gold, but we're gonna create as much of this as we possibly can. Do that one, that one. Put those in there. I need the iron pick to break it all. Where did I put my gold? Not any of those. Not in there. There it is. We've got enough for one more iron and a little bit more gold as well. We're gonna make that 2, and then we're gonna upgrade our meshes. And I think all upgrading the meshes does is make them more. We get more from them. Is that correct? Meshes yield different drops. Meshes can be enchanted with fortune and efficiency to increase the likelihood of drops, sifting speed, respectively. So I can enchant them. How do I know what they give, though? If I get that concept. So, okay, so that means like say gravel, for instance. Let's go look up gravel. I guarantee there's different drops per mesh, right? This is sieve. Oh, this is how to create the gravel. So I needed uses for the gravel. Sieve. Sieve. Whatever. I guarantee I'm saying that wrong. Yes. Okay, so that one gives you these spikes. I don't want the spikes. If I go to iron, a lot of the same. Okay. So it looks like it gives you a lot of the same. Like diamonds, 6%, 5%, 7%. So it just increases odds of better stuff, which conveniently is exactly what I want to do. Do that. We're going to break it all. We'll get all of the gold smelting, and then we're going to start on iron. Get all the iron smelting. 4 times 9 is 36, so I need 36 of each, which I should have plenty of for both. And then we'll upgrade all of the meshes that are there. I may even have enough for a couple. I mean, I definitely have some diamonds. Ooh, I may not have the 36 I need of gold. What's the button to get rid of that? It's tab? Does anybody remember what the button is to make it where it doesn't search based or highlight things based off of... Is it the JEI stuff? Not tilde. It's one of these, and I can't remember what it is. Options, controls, a double click on the JEI. Oh, is it that? God, thank you so much. I can't tell you how much that annoys me. And it's been too long since I played this to remember what the keybind was to make that work. I sincerely appreciate it. I do almost have enough diamonds to get all the way to the diamond tier. Which means we may upgrade some of the meshes at different speeds, depending on what we have available. Yeah, thanks again. You're an absolute saint for reminding me what that keybind was. I appreciate it. All right, I know I have definitely enough iron to upgrade everything to the iron level. Again, I think you need 36 to upgrade all 9. I think I have like 20 something gold, which should give me enough gold to upgrade most of them. And then a couple of the gold ones, honestly, I think I have just as many diamonds as I have gold. I'll probably be able to turn all the gold ones into diamond, and then I'll have like 3 iron ones and 6 diamond ones, I think. But even that, it's going to be way more convenient. If I even have it just do like a stack of cobble, get 9 stacks of gravel, throw it all through there, I should be able to finish up all the rest of them, where we can have a 9x9 set to send all our gravel through, which will be incredibly convenient. Any of them drop on the trees? I don't think it did. So got the iron, half it full. Put that in there. Just want to double check that that's all the gold I have. I really felt like I would have more than that, but I do not. That is all of it. Put that in there, those in there, sort it again. Is there an easy... I wonder if there's an easy way to just... Yeah, pop the meshes out. I've got all 9 of those. I do have to wait for the iron to finish up. Go ahead and craft one of them. Alright, while the iron's smelting, let's grab another stack of cobble. Make sure those guys are... Come on now. Make sure these guys are full. And then... since I'm going to want to do some more of this anyway, so we have some stuff to sieve. Go ahead and put all this in here. Give me 13. More than enough for now. I have Yeah, the iron one's in here. I don't want a ton of gravel to send through there, but I do want some so that we can test it out. Make sure it's working the way we want it to. All right. Enough for at least a couple more. Maybe just one. And then 20. So I've got 28 gold, 29 diamonds, 36. It would take 4. So that's 8 down to 28. So we'll have enough for all but 2. So we can take 2 all the way to diamond level. Or we can take 7 all the way to diamond level. And then 2 would have to stay at iron until we get more gold, which is fine. Not too crazy worried about that. All that's done in there. We'll speed up this process, split it half and half. And yeah, that's gonna make more cobble than I know what to do with. Things not fill back up. I could go ahead and do this. I wish I could go through that. That would be convenient. We're gonna grab some wheat, and we're gonna go ahead and breed the cows and sheep. I have a feeling that they're not gonna be mission critical, but it's nice to have them, and I don't want them to disappear on me. I already almost did that. Hello, how's it going? How are you? Breed the chickens. Alright, so all those are infected, so I can get plenty of string in case I want to make more meshes. Although I think 9 is about the max I can really do anything with. There may not be too much of a point in doing that. Okay, how much iron are we at? 24. Level 1? Yeah. So let's take these. Oh, these all go in the middle. I don't know what I'm doing. We'll do that. 7 gold. We'll take the gold. We'll do the diamond. How's your day going? Alright, 7 diamond meshes. And we should now have 2 iron meshes. And that's all we can do for now, so we'll throw these in here. 1, 2. Ooh. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, those diamond ones are kind of pretty. Like, oh crap. Well, that's ever so slightly inconvenient. There's no point in having those in there right now, so we're just gonna pop them out. Do I get... Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna get gold from this. That's fine. So we just need to get the gold and diamond to upgrade the other 2. Not a huge deal. It's kind of inconvenient that it doesn't let you do multiple at a time with different tiers, but I get that as probably due to some sort of restriction in like the item drop percentages or something like that, maybe? That's at least the only thing I can think of. Let's see. I know I have more gravel, right? Or is that it? That's everything. 2 more gold. And 7 more diamonds. How much more gold do I... Oh, I think I used all of it. So I would need 8 total, and that's just 2. So let's... So many ads. I'm sorry. I think I have it set to the default. I don't honestly know how to change it. I have not spent a lot of time setting up the Twitch side of things. Spent a lot more time on the YouTube side just because that's like where my actual channel is, and I don't know, all of that. But let's throw all of this in here. I do have enough diamonds to make the next 2, so the only thing 3, 9, so that should be the right number to just go and throw it all in here. Get 9 compressed. We're gonna build a tower. We're gonna break down the tower. And then we are going to run all the cobble through. It should be 7 stacks of cobble. Or 9 stacks of cobble. Or gravel. And that hopefully gives us the gold we need. It would be very inconvenient if it did not. But I do like the idea of having a full 3x3, 9 total diamond mesh sieve setup so that it, basically any materials I need, I can like run the sand through, I can run the gravel through, we can run the, oh, what was it? The dust through, and just get whatever we need pretty quickly rather than having to do like stacks on stacks on stacks of absolutely everything. We go. So oh, that was just the gravel. I'm jumping ahead of myself a little bit here. I need to get rid of a lot of stuff in my inventory real quick. Toss it, toss it, toss it. Keep that. Don't eat it. A bunch of gravel in the hotbar. All right, let's see what we get. Oh, I don't even get to do 9 at a time. Although 7 at a time is about the same. Like, it's not really that gigantic difference. Surely, you would think between 9 stacks of gravel, right? Of Factorio early. I'm gonna be honest. I never played Factorio. I've been playing modded Minecraft for probably, I don't know, 8 to 10 years. But the vast majority of my mod pack experience is entirely limited to Feed the Beast mod packs, all the mod ones, and then like I played some, like obviously the really well-known ones. Like I played through RL Craft, the really hard one. I played through Roguelike Adventures and Dungeons, some ones like that, but I've never played Factorio. At least I'm assuming that's a mod pack. After saying it out loud, it may also just be an entirely separate game. I don't know, but I assume that's a mod pack. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. Same, I used to play Big Dig IC2. Oh, the Thaumcraft mod pack. Do you remember like the original Thaumcraft where you had the little spyglass thing that you'd run around and have to like scan everything and it'd give you points for like scanning everything? So it is a separate game. Gotcha. Okay, cool. That was my favorite Thaumcraft. I know they updated and it does different things now and there's other spells and yada yada yada. That was my favorite Thaumcraft though. Thoroughly enjoyed that one. Oh, is it still in the new one? See, I played through one of the, maybe like Feed the Beast Revelations or something like that, where it wasn't there. I did play through Roguelike Adventures and Dungeons. I played through that one, and then there's a second one, Roguelike Adventures and Dungeons 2, and I played through that as well. Both of them were very fun. I'm trying to remember, but I think that's the one where you have like specific stats and like skill sets that you can use for like everything. And so like you can find an iron pick at the very beginning of the game, but you can't use it until you use a stone one or a wood one enough. That was a little bit interesting. I thought like, I don't know, skill locking some of the tools was a very interesting concept. And not necessarily bad. It's just definitely different from anything I'd seen before. Yeah, original Thaumcraft, by far one of my favorite mod packs. Or mods, I guess, in a mod pack. I can't remember what all Feed the Beast ones that's in, but yeah. Yeah, okay, so it was Roguelike Adventures and Dungeons. Yeah, no, I like the mod pack. RAD is cool, and then the Feed the Beast ones with that original Thaumcraft. Ton of fun. And I played through like probably 4 of the Feed the Beast packs. I did like Infinity Evolved, Revelations, there's a couple others. I don't remember all of them, but I probably played through on 4 different servers with 4 different groups of friends at different points in time. Several of those. Oh, please be enough gold. 15, that's plenty. Alright, so we're gonna throw that there. Did you guys just shoot each other over and over again? Okay, so in RAD2, I cheesed what I think it's strength, where you have to take damage or heal health or something like that. I just had a cliff next to my house that would do like, I don't know, all but half a heart to me. So I just kept healing up all the way, eating food, jumping off the cliff, doing all but half a heart, and then climbing back up to the top, eating food, healing, and then jumping off again. Seeker bow. Gotcha. Yes, endurance. That's the one. Alright, raw gold. We'll split this half and half between the two. Then we need 8 total to make the meshes. I've got, oh my goodness, so many diamonds. I mean, at this point, why not I make diamond armor, right? Is there a decent reason not to? That one. That one. I also could just upgrade the cobblestone generator too, because I've got more than enough. Let me grab the buckets real quick. Grab a bucket of that. Come out here, grab a bucket of water. And then we're just going to pick this up. I don't need it. There's really no reason to do this, but I have the stuff, so I might as well. So, diamonds, diamonds. That guy in the middle. Love on the right. Water on the left. We got that bad boy. And it completed a quest. I guess that's a decent reason too. 12. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Throw those in the middle. Got the gold meshes. And the diamond. Okay, so we got a full thing now. Dude, look at us go. This makes me feel rich. So the next part of this is going to be, we got to get some sort of auto crafting set up, because there's a lot of materials in here that I just can't really access or get. Because they're, I mean, I could, but it'd just take 8 years. Osmium might be worth it. Just to get some basic power stuff set up. Get like a windmill or 2 going. I think that basically just takes osmium, iron, and redstone. I have some redstone. How do you get redstone? Redstone. Redstone. Oh, that's useless for it. There it is. I was like, you can't? Oh, it's sand. Hopefully it goes with the diamond. It does. Sweet. So, yeah, basically any sand I put through here, I'm going to get redstone with. There's an incredibly high drop percentage. I mean, I suppose we could just go ahead and do that. I could grab some stacks real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Combine it all. Grab all these. Make a tower. Yeah, that one was misplaced. Whatever. I really should. I think I probably have enough iron now where I can make an anvil. And it might be worth making the anvil just so I could put that efficiency 3 book I got as a reward on this hammer so this would go quicker. I think I'm strongly going to consider that once I get down. Depending on how much iron I have, because I know it takes like 3 blocks plus some. But if it makes this process go even just a little bit faster, probably end up being worth it. 2 more layers, 3 more layers. And then we'll pick up all the spare gravel on the ground. Run it back inside, take a little snooze real quick. And then I craft all of the gravel into 1x gravel. And we're going to do the exact same thing again. Only this time, we're going to get 9 stacks of sand. Which, again, is probably going to give me way more of these resources than I need. We also could turn half of it into dust. I think we may do that. Because I do think this is the way to go for here. But I don't necessarily know if I want to turn all of that sand into like the 4 outputs you get from sand. Quick FP. Alright, sounds good, man. Here we go. So this should be 9 stacks of sand now. And I think what I'm going to do, we're going to take 4.5 and do that. Have you seen the microwave? SNAD. Sand? Microwave sand clip. I have not. Took me a second to decipher that one. I will say, I've seen some of the other stuff Michael Reeves has done, especially with like some of the computer craft coding he did in Lua. Jeez, I mean, the guy is smart, and I knew that he was smart. But holy crap, he is like smart. This is probably going to break the hammer all the way. Yeah, we're going to have to run back in here and grab some iron real quick. Modded item that's like 2 cents to crab micro. I had no idea. Acrylic. I kind of wonder if that's like how it came about. Like if somebody, I don't know. That's interesting. But that is funny. That is actually pretty funny. That's hilarious that that's the first thing I thought when I saw the word too. Wait, does that mean I'm just as smart as Michael Reeves? Because, geez, man, if I was, that would be incredible. All right, we're gonna run all this through here. All the sand, all the dust. We're gonna see where we get. A whole bunch of gems I don't need, but I'm now gonna have to store. Nice. Iron YouTube is pretty funny. SN. Okay, got you. Master shot. Nice. Okay, cool. That makes sense. Adler Og. Gotcha. Good to know who you are. Yeah, I'll have to look that up at some point because it does sound funny. And honestly, everything he posts is just so out there and hilarious that it's funny. Like honestly, there's a little part of me that wishes he posted more. But at the same time, whenever he does post a YouTube video, it's an absolute banger. Like, the guy is just hilarious. He knows how to edit so incredibly well just to make things engaging and funny the whole time. I'm a very big Michael Reeves fan. Plus, the fact that he never went to college for any, like, computer science degree and he just makes stuff up based off, like, what he wants to do is, first of all, kind of inspiring, but also just like incredibly impressive that you can just go out and do and learn whatever you want. I like it. I'm starting to wish I wouldn't have done this dust thing because I'm getting too many of these crystals that I'm never going to use and don't know what to do with. But I'm kind of too locked in at this point. And to their credit, they're pretty. I wonder if I can craft them into their blocks. Like if I can make blocks that color. I think that would be the only purpose I would have for them. Use them for EMC. What is EMC? I'm assuming that's whatever mod pack they're from. Stack EMC? Later they give a good EMC amount. Okay. I will, so they're worth something is basically what you're saying. That's about all I get. I don't know what EMC is or what it stands for. But if they're worth something, I don't mind keeping them. Is for Project E. Okay, got it. Well, let me tell you. It's not hard to get a lot of them. That's for sure. We're just gonna shove them all in there for now. Ooh, Prismarine as well. My whole inventory system is full again. There's no way I'm gonna have any room over here for these. Maybe a little bit, but not enough for it to matter. We're starting to get some Certus quartz. Oh, we can start for ME2, AE2. Start an ME system. That's exciting. And oh, it just gives you straight up iron nuggets too. To get like a lot of those? No. No, it did not. We're gonna put this in there instead of the stick. That really doesn't go in here. It should go in here. And then we'll sort again. None of that stuff fits in there. Certus quartz dust. So we could actually, like, legitimately start setting up a Certus, like an ME2 system. The quartz crystals. Are we talking about the? Yeah. So, I mean, honestly, at this point, I may not even do any functional storage or anything else. I may just straight up start doing AE2. Does this have mystical agriculture? Oh, yeah. Yes. Yes, it does. So that means, theoretically, uh-huh. Uh-huh. So do we have Certus quartz seeds? Fluorite, iridium, blitz, ice, Shirley. They sure do. Ah. It's all coming together. Okay, but how do you get... You know? How do you get Imperium Essence? Because there's nowhere to mine it from. So does that theoretically make mystical agriculture impossible? Smelting... Or do I have to go to the nether or the end? Kill mobs. Good point. Good point. Very good point. That is an excellent observation. I totally forgot that they drop. In fear. And I only need like a couple? Yeah, no, I think Mob Farm may be next on the list. That's Nugget, Inferium Seeds. So to get them growing, I need 8. That's not bad. So, yeah, Mob Farm is probably going to be next on the list. I know this thing has... Come on, let me through, please. So the... How do I get spawners? Do I have to get spawners from the nether? And how do I even get to the nether? Where I'm asking too many questions at this point that I haven't looked up. Obsidian would be required to get to the nether. Thank you, Henry. I appreciate you being here and hanging out and chatting. It was very awesome to have you. Let's see. Block conversion. Blaze mesh into... That's not it. normal portal. Yes, I assume you get there from the normal portal, but how... As I was saying that out loud, I realized what a dumb thing it was to say. You want to know how you make obsidian? You get a bucket of lava, you put it in the ground, and you put water over the top of it. Sometimes I impress myself with how dumb I am. I feel like I'm trying to make Skyblock extra complicated when it is just like an extension of vanilla. And I think I may need to remember that a little bit more. So, hypothetically, if I go to the Nether, I'm definitely going to want to get a decent weapon and probably some armor. That should keep me alive. Other than that, I mean, it shouldn't be too bad. The only thing I'm worried about is if I go get all the spawners, then we have to sit in my... I also don't have Silk Touch it either. And that will definitely be important. Is this more than one? Yeah, I figured it was. Alright, we'll do that. We'll do that. Don't ask me why I did it there. Not a huge reason for it. Go ahead and grab this. And then we'll pour it over the top. I don't have a diamond pick yet, but that's just simply based off the fact I haven't crafted it. I certainly have enough diamonds to craft it. So we'll start there. Diamonds are all in there. Another stick laying around. I've got those. Alright. Diamond pick. Probably should use like the first 4 to make an enchanting table first. I feel like that seems like the wise thing to do. Because if I have an enchanting table, then the rest of everything becomes way, way, way easier. Because then I can actually get Silk Touch. And if I have Silk Touch, then I can pick up the spawners. How do you get all the Modium? Because that's purely overworld. Vibranium's Nether and Unobtainium would be the end. Modium ore. Where's it found? That's what you can craft with it. This is how to find it. Quests. I bet it's in the quest line and I'm making this more complicated. Again, it has to be. Flint shears cheaper than iron. Leaves. Infinite water. I've already got infinite water, so I'm not worried about that. We'll just do that. I can claim all these. Sometimes lower tier message drops certain loot higher. Yeah, I don't care about that right now. I'm sure there's a reason for it saying that. But for now, I'm not worried about it. Smelting. Scrambled eggs. Okay. I need to upgrade my furnace. And I need to make a generator. Need loot. Okay, so it does want me to do mystical agriculture. That's fine. Grass seeds. Cool. Yeah, generator. What? That's super cheap. Okay. Well, we've got a lot of that stuff done. Applied energistics. Got that stuff too. I probably should just be clicking the button up here to collect it all. So the star, I don't care. Ooh, so they've got a star for this. Oh, work in progress. Got it. So getting started too. Surely this will show you where along the way Okay, that's just for the rest of the progression, though. And there's no allomodium in here, right? That's just the end. Okay, so there's a whole chapter devoted to it. Of course there is. Intro. A little different. However, 3 is not enough. Okay, theoretically, I understand the concept of this. I just don't understand where you get all the modium from. Uses a catalyst to summon the vibranium ingot? So do I have to go through all of this stuff and have these achievements first and then it gives me all the modium? And if it does it give me all that I want? Or do I have to keep using it to keep getting it? And be crafted with a lot of honestly, make an ore laser base at this point. I'm sure we'll get to this a little bit more later and we'll probably set up bees for all of it, but it definitely does look like there's a way to do it, which is good to know. Check that off because we can. Really haven't done any of those yet. Project East, this is the one we were talking about. Trading EMC for items. This can be done via trading EMC for repair EMC. Okay, gotcha. So covalence dust. Oh. IMC values and trade in for lots of items. You will use these to trade early on. Where is it? Do I just trade it into the quest line? Alchemical. Okay. Basically free. I do want to make that because that would be super handy to have. Energy condenser. Energy next to an energy collector and antimatter relay and EMC. Oh, very cool. Okay, it looks like this Project E thing is really cool. Catalyst for the ATM stars. We used OP items. Project E, very neat. So we will definitely have to go through that. As well as many of these others. Very, very cool. How do I... Yeah, so the... I'm not worried about that at all. Complete all of the tips. I'm not building any of those. X-ray terms, I've done all of that stuff before. I know about it. Okay, cool. Well, I think I have made some incredible progress for today. Like, I feel like we actually got somewhere, which is incredibly convenient. But I think I'm getting tired and I have work tomorrow, so I'm gonna call it there. And if you guys have any questions about any of this, feel free to let me know. And also feel free to join the Discord. There's a server there if you guys want to join. That way you can play along as well in the same server. Other than that, I'll see you guys next time I stream. Thank you guys very much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. Good night.